Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. I came out to pick a few herbs for some tea and saw a few succulents blooming, new succulents blooming, and thought I would just make a video right quick. These guys are ice plant, Delosperma, lavender ice is what these guys are called. They have these beautiful, just pinkish, purplish, lavendery kind of colored blooms that are just beautiful. I didn't think this guy was gonna make it. The deer really dug on him and he was really torn up and just really late coming up, and I thought, oh no, but he made it and is actually looking quite good. And then over here we have one of my Pacific Blazing Sun that's blooming here. Shade makes it a little difficult, but I showed this in the tour and it was starting to make a little bud, but hadn't got to blooming yet, and it's just beautiful. And it's gonna just bloom all the way down, as you can see there. These guys will be blooming soon, but not yet. So we'll check back on them in a bit. We got one of these little forest frost blooming, and the rest are coming along, but not quite yet. These Shirley's Joy are all laden with blooms. Holy moly, they may all be blooming this year. This cluster was dug up really badly, and I find that if they've been really stressed, they tend to bloom sooner and tend to all bloom together rather than shooting out offshoots, offsets like we like them to, so that they don't die. And so it's not surprising me that multiple of these clusters, like that one there, that were dug up and upside down in the flower bed most of the winter until I found them in the late spring, and well, not late spring, early spring, and turned them over, but they had just kind of been upside down all winter, and so their roots were exposed to the air and their leaves were in the ground. So to say they were stressed is kind of an understatement. But these guys are gonna bloom beautifully for me anyways, so I'm gonna really enjoy the blooms, and I thought they were goners this spring anyways, so I'm just gonna enjoy them, and hopefully all of these little guys will survive just fine for me. This Cape Blanco sedum is about done blooming. You can see a few little bright blooms there, but I gotta get back in here and weed. And then there's a candy floss right over there, but it's not quite open yet. So, but I just love these guys. I love the really tight clusters, and these tiny little offsets make the cutest little miniature pots. If you want to make a little miniature succulent arrangement for someone. I'm just weeding while I'm talking here. These grass comes back so fast, it's ridiculous. But it's so fun because they make these. A friend of mine last year made me a little arrangement with some of these tiny little babies, and they're just so cute. You can put them all into tiny pots and make something that's adorable. But this is going to be beautiful in a little bit. Now we got a nice, pretty little cluster. These are the Pekingese, and they're just, I love the pink. If I can keep my phone out of the sun here. But I love these light green. For as many Sempervivum as I have, I get bored with them a little bit, some of them, and so the more normal ones. So I like having the, I don't know, maybe they're not even unusual, but they're just more unusual visually. It's not that they're a really rare variety or anything. They're just a little bit more unusual visually, and I love these lime green, just how much they stand out. And then the pink blossoms are just, the contrast is just fantastic. Makes me smile. These guys are gonna bloom here. These are both Firebirds, and the center one is gonna bloom, but not quite yet. We have another lovely valerian plant here. That's what this is. So not a succulent. I have succulents and herbs. I really like planting things in kind of checkered board patterns, so I never plant two varieties next together that look really alike, so that it's easy to tell if they spread into each other, because they do that eventually if they're not dug up by wildlife. Like this bed was just trash, because all of this was just full of sedum, and you can see there's like a cluster, little clusters. But I love planting, you know, things close together and kind of compact, but just very different things, you know. So I like mixing succulents and herbs and different things together. And then if they spread, it doesn't matter. It's always very easy to tell who's who, you know? Alrighty, and these ones are just so beautiful in this bed. And then with the pink here, and then the lavender right behind them, and then this beautiful salmony color. This is just offshoots from the tree that's here. A lovely little poplar tree. And they'll get dug up or cut down. We may just dig them up and transplant them, but I just haven't had the heart to cut them off because they were just kind of pretty growing all up in here with the color. But these guys are beautiful, bright pink. And the bees and the ants love them. And then this is gonna bloom pretty soon. This lovely blue sedum and the lavender. We have lavender bushes in several areas, but never enough. I think I could have 100 lavender plants and still want more. Some pea flowers here. The lavender is just so pretty, you guys. So pretty. Alright, let's see what's blooming in the boxes. Alright, it's going to be a little tricky me staying out of the sunshine with this one. But not too much new blooming right now. This is still sedum going on. These guys are getting ready to pop up. These are silver thaw sempervivums, and I can't remember what color their blooms are. I want to say they're white, but that's probably not right. I'm not sure. The Lewissia has been done blooming for a bit, but you can see it's sending out a whole bunch of new blooms, so they'll come soon. Alrighty. And this is just some Delosperma Wheels of Wonder. And another Lewissia that's, if I can stay out of that's getting ready to bloom again. A few of these little sedum, I gotta cut the grass out on the side of this bed here, are getting ready to bloom. A few of them. And these guys are getting ready to bloom, but they're not yet. Another Lewissia with a few blooms on it. And then these guys, we had these in Texas all growing up, and they just make me happy. And so I just have to plant a few whenever I see them. They're just portulaca. We call them moss roses. And they just make me so happy, so I had to have some. This is, I think, an orange or yellow ice plant. I can't remember which. We'll have some blooms there. And then we get mostly herbs and strawberries as we go down there. So that's all I've got blooming outside right now. And thanks for coming along with me, and I will do an update when there's more to see. I got some weeds in my bed here. Trying to encroach on my succulents here. These guys are going to be beautiful. Alrighty, I will talk to you guys soon. There will be links to Instagram and the group on Facebook, etc. below. I always forget to say things like that. My husband's like, why don't you say, please like and subscribe, etc. And I just haven't gotten the habit of saying anything like that. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you know someone that it would make them smile to see pretty succulent flowers, then please feel free to share. And if you'd like to join the Facebook group, there will be a link to that below. And until next time, happy growing!